Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. On bread in my hands is Come Find Me, a rather interesting anthology. It's an autumnal offering, and I would kind of say the stories somewhat have like an autumn, fall, winter vibe to them. But it is 6 stories from a pretty solid cast of creators. And for me, honestly, it's a little hit and miss. I mean, for those who've watched my videos, you know that I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of horror stories to start with. So, it's always kind of a hard sell when I'm coming to read them. You know, I'm not the audience for it. Next is an anthology, and with anthologies, to me, they tend to be very hit and miss. They often have some really great stuff in it, and also some really just bunk horrible things in it. And to me, this runs that. Like, there's some things that I think are absolutely great. There's some things not so much. There's some that I think they're great stories, but the art's kind of There's others that I think the art is absolutely amazing and the story is kind of So, you know, overall, it's interesting. Like, it's definitely an interesting read. I have a feeling if you really like horror and kind of like a gothic vibe, like, if you'll probably enjoy this. But for me, as I said, like, it's kind of out there. You know, to show some examples, like this one, which is interesting, is like selling your soul for like really good music, or be able to do really good music. It was an interesting one. Like, I'm not going to show the last page of it. I think the last page of it is awesome. Like, it's such a good piece of art. And then there's others, like this one is you know, about grave robbing, and the ending's, I think, kind of predictable in some ways, but still decent. And then you got one like this where I think the art is absolutely amazing. Like, this is such a solid piece. I think it's E.M. Carroll is done that. Yep. Hey, excuse me. Hey, that time of year. But for me, it's an interesting read. Like, some of it's really good, some of it's not. Yeah, it's an anthology. It's kind of what you expect on it. So my overall recommendation is, like, if you like horror, pick it up, kind of flip through it, see if you like it. If horror's not your thing, you can probably skip it. I really like the cover. The cover is so cool. I'll give Distillery that, the publisher. These covers are absolutely fantastic. They do some really cool stuff with it, really subtle stuff. But yeah, like, as a whole, to me, it's an okay read. I was fine with it. Didn't really blow me away. It's not one I'm going to run out there and recommend. There's a lot of other stuff I think is fantastic. Definitely fantastic from Distillery that I'd recommend above that to go check stuff out. But yeah, it's a mixed one for me. Honest truth. You can go get this, though. It's out in comic shops. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. Tell the shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage by doing that. You help support our site. And speaking of support, just watching our videos support us as always, so thank you for that. If you're into comics, check us out every day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics. Say, keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.